Chapter 98. Mithal's Healing. But when Purista got busy at her stove again, Lamech, now more sober and composed, made some valid comments about her to the group, and when hardly finishing his remarks, all of a sudden Mithal entered the hut, as if losing his senses. He looked at Enoch, then went with a thoughtful step in front of him, and stared at him without saying a word. But Enoch soon picked up his right hand and said, "Listen, you dumb desire of the flesh, holding captive this man who is filled with the promise of God. I command you with the power of the Lord in my chest, that you immediately leave him who is called by God." Here Mithal suddenly awoke as if from a deep sleep and said, "O God, my Holy Father, where am I now? What happened to me? Am I still who I was? Am I awake, or do I sleep and dream now? I can vaguely remember hurrying here with a great fervour for Purista. And behold, Purista is standing here next to me, and I am so indifferent to this, like to something that doesn't exist. How is this possible? I know and clearly remember now that after the promise I began to seize her with the most ardent love. But now only the promise shines as the evening star in the first twilight in my chest, where it is a word of the Father. Everything else, however, is as if gone for me. How? How has this change so suddenly took place in me? O Enoch, I openly confess it to you, since I know now why I came here in the first place, and why I hastened yesterday very early in the morning to the height, that now the whole earth with all its residents means nothing to me. The Father alone is now all in all to me. But everything else is a sheer nothingness. Also you, Enoch, means only something to me because you carry the exclusive love for the Father in your heart. But otherwise you are to me just like the other things, which are pure creatures only, and, similar to Purista, as if you did not exist at all. For I now see everywhere the sustaining and constantly recreating labour of love and concern and work of the Father. Therefore I cannot love the things and creatures which provide so much effort to the Holy Father, since I only love him. I myself would rather not be as I am, because I also cause trouble for the Father. But if I were not, then I could not love him either. Him, who is the highest love himself. But you too must be like this, so that you may love the Father. O Father, how was it then possible that I almost could love Purista for a few moments more than you, Holy Father? These words closed Mithal's mouth, but all were terribly surprised by this change of Mithal. Purista secretly began to cry, and cursed the designated look described by Enoch, by which she had caused Mithal such a wound. For she now saw him, the secret love of her heart, as lost. Adam did not know what question to ask first. Lamech of the depth also looked quite puzzled and said to Enoch, "Brother, under the current circumstances, it seems to me that I will not be able to talk too much to this man." But Enoch answered him, "Just leave it alone. Only when the tide will have turned completely will you, as in the right place, get to speak to the great crowd. But for now, let this matter be good. For now Purista must come to Mithael and make up to him for what she had done to him before, albeit more without meaning to. This is what the Lord wants. Therefore, let us leave the matter alone until then, and follow the path of divine order. Amen.